Houston Texans, the final AFC South as we're recording. This could be out on the first of the AFC Souths. I'm going to say this every time because I always forget. Tyler, how you doing?
Awesome. I'm loving life, and I'm loving the Texans' first-round pick. Go Dolphins.
Texans first round pick, go Dolphins, and then yeah, I mean they're in a tough spot. They're always in a tough spot. They always make the wild card lose first round. It'll probably happen again this year somehow. We got a lot of work to do. I'm assuming their biggest team need is wide receiver, and then wide receiver, and then wide receiver. Probably the offensive line there. Yeah, for sure. So cornerback, they don't even have receiver listed. That's a little outdated. Actually, not really, because they do have a lot of receivers. They just all kind of aren't very good. They kind of suck. So we got cornerback, outside linebacker, D tackle, guard, safety, offensive tackle, wide receiver, running back. We got a lot of needs on this team. So let's hop right into it here. We're not going to go McKinney or Delpit, even though we'd probably smash here. I think ultimately we got to go to receiver. You got to find a no.
They don't have secondary. They don't have line. Oh.
They need lots of work. Okay, we could probably get one at 57. Okay, let's go to O line.
Yeah,
Ooh, Isaiah Wilson.
Oh.
But Cushenberry or Isaiah Wilson. They both would fit perfect over Cushenberry. Which thing?
Yeah.
All right, we're not going to argue it. I love the pick there. They literally could go offensive tackle the whole time and just be perfect. They'd be right where they need to be. All right, so if there's a receiver here, we'll go receiver. If not, we're just going to double down on offensive line cuts. Look at what?
Look at center real quick.
Yeah, Cushenberry was there.
No way.
What, Bede?
Or I actually picked Biatas. I mean, I'm not joking. Let's actually pretend. Well, if we're drafting like the Houston Texans, we'll probably only pick line in like the last rounds and not worry about perfecting our franchise quarterback. So, yeah,
it's true.
Lynn Bowden, I don't know his long term.
I think a guy like Tyler Johnson or DPJ or Isaiah Hodgins would be fine enough. We'll need to revisit the running back probably. I really like the Antonio Gibson fit, but I like Biadasz here. I'm not even going to harp on it again. Start from the O-line. You got to build the O-line. You got to build the team up first. When you insert a quarterback, but now you have a quarterback, you just got to help him out. Really, I feel bad for him, especially since he's going to be in his contract year, I believe, this coming year. You're going to need to make him stay. You're going to need to have him make him have a reason to stay. So we come up here.
Tyler Johnson.
Yeah, I would say smash. For some reason, teams aren't on board with him. I just finished my write-up today for him. I had him high on my rankings, and I was like, no, it's super unrealistic. I can't do that. And then I did my write-up today, watched more film, and I moved him right back up. So it was too good to be true. There's a lot of running backs left, and we pick up 111 here. Let me scroll down to see when we pick next. We got to go corner or safety. We got to get some type of secondary help. We don't pick for a while. Oh, gosh. 172.
It's not worth going running back, and I'll say it why I don't think Bob's going to anyways. Bob thinks he has it all locked up, and we don't think that, but he does. So I think they're going to go cornerback here, preferably. I mean,
Cam Dantzler.
Yeah, he's there. I'm going to take him. I don't even – there's not a hesitation for me. You got to lock up your secondary as well, which was just as rough. Your defense is old and falling apart, and then your young pieces just haven't come together yet. It's a mess. Their teams are – how are they making the playoffs every year? Like,
it's because their offense is so good. That's why. It's because when you have a good offense and I don't want to say bad O-line because he gets sacked a lot, but like it was better last year. When you have that type of dynamic to start, and in the division they're in, there really hasn't been a powerhouse in that division for a while, so you can kind of make do with what you have. Just in general, I think.
I'll give a promise to the Texans fans that probably want to write their angry comment right now. If the Texans actually make the playoffs this year, I'll buy a Watson jersey. I will. I'm going to put it down in writing, and none of you guys will remember this, so I'm kind of feeling safe about it. But boom. Because they're not going to make the playoffs, so I don't need to.
I don't know. I don't know who's going to win that division because the Titans aren't going to go better than 10-6 at best. So we'll see.
Gardner Minshew, baby, the stash.
Yeah, we'll see. So all these safeties, I've just kind of did a quick scouting report. They all question long speed. I don't really even know who the safeties for the Texans are off the top of my head. I'm trying to think. I'm not for sure though. I feel like I should know. They got a bunch of like Bradley Roby, sort of I call him like not Bradley Roby. He was good, but they got a bunch of like Vernon Hargraves. Trying to think of those.
Guys, I mean, they're falling apart. Like you can't count on these kind of players to provide immediate value for you. I mean, I just don't. I mean, they can provide with the immediate, but they aren't going to long distance be good for you.
Yeah, so I think J.R. Reed is probably the safest pick here, primarily because you're gonna have to tackle Derrick Henry twice a year. He's a good run stopping downhill safety. You still have Leonard Fournette. You still have Marlon Mack. So I'm gonna go him ultimately. I think he's probably the best available. I do like Geno Stone a lot, but I think Reed will probably have that better career scope, path, whatever you want to say, at the start of his career. And I don't even know when we pick next. Dude, they are in such a bad spot. They kind of need to trade back from that 40, to be honest, just to even have a little bit of depth. Oh, come on. We don't. We have one more pick, I believe. All right, one more pick here. Sorry, two more. We got two more picks. Okay.
Wide receiver.
Yeah, let's see if we can get any type of talent. I mean, not.
Hell yeah, what a loaded class. Oh my goodness.
This is so bad.
Wide receiver. I don't think we haven't established it yet. I don't know. Things are.
We got Tyler Johnson, who I think.
Yeah. Okay.
This is so bad.
Have the Texans considered joining the XFL yet?
Not yet. Maybe after this year.
And I wonder why we have dislikes on these videos. Come on, Tyler, figure it out.
That's fine. I'm literally trying to find anything.
Oh my goodness. Ramon Kelly. Oh, this hurts.
This is bad. We're not gonna go Nick Coe. We take him in every video. He won't be here in this. He won't be here in the 7th round. I don't even know why he's here in half of these. Oh my gosh, this is so bad. Okay, let's go to receiver here. Or running back. We haven't really just a running back. They might need one. I don't know their contract situations. And David Johnson gets hurt all the time. I see a guy like Michael Warren, and he kind of reminds me of Carlos Hyde. They just put together a 1,000-yard rushing season with him. It'd be a safe pick because you know what you're getting with him. You could roll him with David Johnson, Duke Johnson, Michael Warren. What are your thoughts on that pick?
Yeah, I mean, I can get behind it. I mean, I don't know.
I'm just going to do it.
That's what we're doing here. We're just struggling to find that kind of piece. And I mean, I don't really think they're going to go. And we got another pick here. Jeez. I would say Cager's really safe. I mean, that's the only guy who I care about. If Ernie Jennings, it would be a really good pick, too. Just getting a guy. I mean, their team has a lot of needs and not a lot of capital to cover that, so that's kind of concerning to me.
Yeah, it's just a lot of like spread out capital, which isn't going to help them here. Any corner help, maybe like a Sane Bassi. We haven't really taken him in a lot. He's been kind of like a 5th, 6th round grade, and getting him in the 7th might be a good value. I don't even know. Maybe this Bama guy. I don't know much about him here. 2-year starter at Bama, physical safety. I mean, average ball skills, but I mean, it's for a physical safety, you might be able to help. I don't know. There's a lot of deep speed is a big concern. You're not seeing a lot of deep speed. AJ Brown, really, that's about it.
Yeah. I mean, it hurts. I mean, what we could do is goodness, I don't even know. We can go defensive line potentially. This is hard. This is really difficult.
I say we go Bassi, just because he was his top 70. He had a bad Senior Bowl, but Senior Bowl doesn't mean you're a good or bad player, so it might be a good value there. So we look at this pick, or this draft. I think the first 4 picks were beautiful for what they need. I think ultimately they might not even go a receiver at 90. We'll see kind of how that plays out. But I think we did okay for what we had. Isaiah Wilson and Biada should be instant starters in my eyes. Laramie Tunsil played. I mean, you can't expect huge numbers out of it. Like, when you trade for an offensive tackle, you can't have high expectations because it's a new system. He got traded kind of late, and he played fine. He played okay. He's going to keep improving as it comes on. He's a new system, everything. You would kind of round out that offensive line because if you have a good offensive line and not a lot of weapons, those will kind of average out. You'll make do with what you can. You can adjust your routes. Bring in Tyler Johnson with Will Fuller, Kenny Stills, Kiki Kute, Randall Cobb. I think that'd be good enough to get back to that 9-7, 10-6, maybe wild card spot. There are 7 teams that go to the playoffs. Cam Dantzler, if he is as fast as the 4.38, that's got announced the day we're recording this. You're going to see this a couple days later. That'd be a huge upgrade with Bradley Roby. I don't know if they still have. Trying to think, Kareem Jackson. Maybe he's way long gone. I feel like that name reminds me of him there.
The Broncos, though, right?
Is he? Oh yeah, he moved to safety. That's what I was thinking. I knew that was way long gone. I probably should know that. J.R. Reed, we really like him at that spot. Michael Warren would be a good rotational piece if or when David Johnson gets hurt. Cager and Bessie are just long shot picks. So how do you think we did with what we had?
Rough, but we weren't given too much to work with. I think what's prioritized and maybe why it's not looking as sexy as possible is we went Isaiah Wilson and Tyler Biadasz, which were beautiful picks. I'm gonna be honest, they were great picks for this team. Your line is looking much better now with these two additions. You're growing your offensive line. That's so important because Watson's being killed every single season. And I will say, while the Texans line isn't awesome, Watson does a lot to hurt himself. So he'll start scrambling around. He'll try and make plays that aren't there, and that's an issue that leads to sacks. But now you're just shoring up your offensive line a little bit more. The Tyler Johnson pick too. Dantzler I really liked, and J.R. Reed to shore up the secondary, and then the rest was just the long shot in the dark picks. But I really like what we did early. The late round stuff, we're more or less trying to see if we can fill a hole with a late round guy that could actually provide a lot of value. So that's kind of my views on it. It's rough, but it's the best I think we could have done with what we were given capital wise. So
yeah, I mean it's good enough, I guess, for what they have to offer. Which I mean, this team, we're not like bashing this team like they're going to be bad because they're not going to be bad. They have Deshaun Watson, Randall Cobb, Will Fuller. Pieces on the O-line. They still have pieces on their front seven. That is good. There's a reason that they, like I said, there's a reason they keep going to the playoffs, even though we bash on this team all the time. And we probably will bash on this team until they become elite. So that's our Texans roundup. So I don't know if this is the first one out of the second set out of the AFC South, but following this, we have the NFC ones with which Bush and Danny are going to be doing. So this is our last one that we are recording. I don't know if in the order. Sad day. But that's okay. I'm ready to sort of move on to redraft content. But the week of the draft, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we say live because it's live for us to Danny, Bush, and if Notorious is going to be our commissioner, that's why we say live, because we're going to be sitting here as if we're each taking divisions. I think we each have our favorite team, and I think me and you have the rest of the AFC. Bush and Danny have the rest of the NFC. Each going to be taking our team, in our division, the other three, plus another division, and going a draft as if we were actually like in the NFL draft, making trades if we want, taking our time on the picks. We probably won't take too much time, but it's sort of a cool like experience. That'll be out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of draft week. Thursday of draft week, our Discord mock. Getting the link down below to check out our Discord to get in this. It's going to be a Discord draft. So we're going to let the people in the Discord pick for their favorite team or whatever spot they choose. And then we're going to recap that. And then it's going to be Thursday, Friday, Saturday, live streaming the draft. Following that, we're going to have our rookie rankings that whole week. And then it's redraft time, man. It's redraft / dynasty. We don't need to talk about players that we think are going to be good. We're going to know based on their landing spots where we have them ranked. I'm excited, man. For Tyler and Lucas, we'll see you guys next time.